Alright, today we're going to be making a chair off of Instructables. Just a reminder, all of the files that I've created, now granted this design is made by another person. I'll get into that for a minute, but we're going to be modifying it for the Maslow, and I haven't seen the file yet, so I don't know if we're going to be making any design changes. We'll definitely make it fit a 4x8 platform. Originally it was designed for a 2 foot by 4 foot. But anyway, here you see my website, DIYHomesmith.com. You can go over here to YouTube files, and all the files for any of the YouTube videos that I make are on here for free for you to download. Click on G-code files, it'll open up a link to download it from my OneDrive, and most of them, if not all, well, the final sled design is just the G-code, but the rest of these projects all have the DXF file, the SVG file, the G-code, and the JPEG that you see in the logo here. So all those are available for free, so you're welcome to any of them. Now this design, I'll exit out of this page, is made by user Alapan on Instructables, is where I'm getting it from. I think his real name's Alejandro. So definitely want to give him the credit. This isn't my design, but they're on here for us to use, and so we're going to use them. If I get in trouble, I'll take it down, but I've not found anything preventing me to use it. Definitely want to give him the props. I think it's an awesome design, and I think it's a great start to it'll be the first semi usable piece that I've made on the Maslow, apart from the sled. So I've already designed the downloaded the file. We'll see it here. We'll go ahead and open it up. Click OK. Ain't got no problems with it. Now here is the file as it opens up, and now he does have, let me go back just to plug him for a second. He does have some other versions of this chair, a lounge chair, for example. Not finding it. Let me see. Yeah, here we go. He's got some stools, lounge chair. Looks a little small for me. I may try it later. CNC art, and a piggy coffee table. So anyway, along with some other projects. So check those out. Like I said, give him all the credit for this. I'm just showing you how to use it. And like I said, we may make some minor modifications. I haven't measured this out yet. Now, this file, I think is in millimeters. So I'm going to go here, convert it to architectural. It's easier for me to work in. Now, I do have to scale this because as I convert it to architectural, this is supposed to be 4 feet, and instead it's 101 feet. So what I'll just do here is scale this down. A pretty close fractional ratio to use is 1/25. That gets it pretty close. Our 4 foot measurement's now 4 foot 3/4 of an inch. So we're within an inch. You could sit there and play with that, get it exactly 4 foot. You know, if you wanted to scale it again and say do 0.999, see what that does. Doesn't do much. We should have just done. That didn't do nothing. Scale 0.99. I did a little more. 4 foot, 1/4 of an inch. Like I said, you could sit there and play with it. Get exactly 4 foot. Where it does matter are these pockets. You want them to be the thickness of the plywood. You know, it's showing 3/4 of an inch. Most of our plywood that we get from Home Depot and other places aren't quite 3/4, so you could shrink those down if you wanted. Let me see, get a measurement here. It's about 1/2 an inch. Yeah, I think we're fine. So we're not constricted to 2x4, so let's go here and go 8 foot wide, 4 foot tall. So there's our work surface. Definitely the advantage of having a Maslow is the larger work area. So we'll just set it about right in there. Now let's scale. Let's just see the size of the chair. You want about 16 inches of rise. He's a little bit more. You know, probably wouldn't hurt to, and you're going to have plywood on that, so he's more like 18 inches. That's about the max for a chair, not necessarily a bad height. If you're 6 foot tall like me, definitely probably wouldn't have a problem with it. I do think I'm going to shorten these chairs just about 2 inches. So we'll delete these parts to it. Make sure not to mess with anything else. And we only need to work with 1/2. We'll just double it. So I'll take this 1/2 and let's use it. Now, I'm not sure if this is just sitting over 90 degrees or not. One way to find out is just measure from foot to foot. And our Y distance is 0. So yeah. So I just had to rotate it 90 degrees. That puts the chair in the upright position. What's my problem here? Doing something that's not like it. Let's see if I can do it right in the command bar. I wanted to see the angle of this back. Normally you just want to be about 5 degrees or so. Where are we looking? Should be angle in XY space somewhere. So that's he's got a spline as Y. Okay. Yeah. I'm not sure what program he used to create that in. Why he wouldn't have used a line. Let's see, it's profile. I like things simple. So let's just put all these on 0 layer for our purpose. That's all we need. So list. Angle from XY plane 0. Angle in XY plane 71 degrees. That's what I'm looking at. 71 degrees, so the back of this chair is 19 degrees instead of 5. Yeah. I'm not really digging that either. So I don't want to mess with this chair too much. I think it's a good design, but for my purposes, I may want to rotate it a little bit. Let's say, let's do 7, and what did I say it was? 19 degrees, so let's do -12. Oh, wrong way. 12 degrees, not -12. Okay, that's closer to your normal chair back angle. Problem is, I think we're dealing with splines again. I'm not sure why. So let's just draw a line over it. Simple. I'll send it to the back and then delete the spline. So, of course, that's the same problem I'm having with this. I should have done them both together. Saved us a second. Just change the angle maybe just a hair. Make life a little easier. Deleting this. I hope splines don't give Maker Cam too big of a fuss. Just for aesthetics, let's make that back leg a little thicker. Maybe turn off some stuff here so I can just freehand it. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Make 0 current. Okay, the other thing I want to do, shorten these legs about 2 inches. Let's let's do it this way. Turn my object snaps back on. Let's just move the floor up about 2 inches. Tracking. Okay. So there we go. What I'll do is trim this, and then I'll use my chamfer command. Just to, he doesn't have roundovers, he has actual angles. So that's why I'm not using the roundover command. Distance. Man, I don't know. I don't know if he's even doing maybe 1/4 of an inch. Let's see how that looks. Again, we're dealing with splines, so I'm going to have to redraw all of these as draw them off the original a little bit. Makes it a little easier to delete. I don't have to do any. Actually, I could have just done them short. Would have been fine. Let's do that. I'll just delete the longer part. Alright. Now that should already be a line the back of that leg, so because I've already redrawn it. There we go. Yeah, I'll fill in the 1/4 inch. A little too big. So let's rechamfer it. Let's do an 1/8 of an inch. Type in 0.125, same thing. Yeah, there we go. Let's do that. So we've got the same chair. We've got a straighter back, and we've got. I don't think. Let me look at his chair and just double check. Yeah. Get back to the chair. I don't think I messed with anything. Let's look at the assembly. I don't think I messed with the bottom. Top's good. I wanted to see how that back. Okay, so it's just supported by the back. It's not very big, so yeah, I think we're good. I wonder about raising that back up a little bit. Let me move. And I don't want to mess with the fundamentals of the chair, but it won't track. It won't track a spline. So these splines are really a pain. I don't know what program did that. Normally AutoCAD will track a piece even at an angle, so now that I have a line there, yeah, see, it'll do an extension. So if I just want to raise it, say 4 inches, there I go, and then reconnect those points, reconnect these points, see how I like it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I mean, it looks more like a chair to me now. So we'll build it, find out. So I'm going to, for now, copy the base point. I may have to move these around, so it's going to be easier to just paste it as a block and explode it later. Give it a little room. And that's the reason I did it as a block, because I can just select it, rotate it however I want it. Makes it easier to move it around. And I guess if I wanted to save some plywood here, maybe do it like this. Just fit them like a puzzle. Nothing too difficult with that. So now I don't want to keep them as a block, so I'll go here, explode them. Delete all that. I don't really need that outline. Alright, so there's the chair modifications I want to make. Now these holes here aren't actually holes. They won't be drill operations. They'll be pockets, just probably a 1/2 inch thick. You know, they just fit into these tabs here. Try a horizontal version of that measurement here. Just won't let you do 1/2 inch. Let me see. Let me tighten up my units here. Let's go to a 32nd just to see. 9/16, so just a touch over 1/2 inch. Still should work with our plywood. We'll make our pocket operation accordingly. Hopefully don't run into too much trouble. Now these chairs with the pockets, you do have to have a right and a left. which since I mirrored this upside down, we do have, because the pockets will go on the inside. If they were through holes, it wouldn't matter. But since they are pockets, we do need a right and left, and we should be good there. So, I don't know. Nothing left but to do it. Now we'll save this as let's see here, where I'm at. Furniture, chair, said I kind of changed it to normal chair angles and dimensions, so we'll just call it a straight chair, and we want a DXF file. So save that. Should be good. Now close out AutoCAD. Do we want to save it as DWG? No. Save it to DXF. We're good. Next step, Convertio, not sure how you say that. Last project there, the batleth. Close that out. From computer, chair, DXF. Go over here to change it to SVG and convert. Excuse me while I get a drink. Go to download. I'm just working straight through. I don't really plan on editing this video, so. Okay, open, show in folder. Popped up on my other screen, so just drag it over. Straight chair. Just do a cut and go to same folder. These are all my projects I've got going on, things I've cut out playing with the Maslow. In case you're curious, if you're not, well, now you know anyway. Okay, so we'll just paste that there. Straight chair. Done with that. Now, and I actually got, you see my other tab open here, I actually found this chair off of our Maslow CNC Users Forum. So David Curry, I guess I'm pronouncing that right, shared a link, and I guess he's been drooling over them. So, well, David, if you haven't made it yet, this video's for you. If you've made it, you haven't told us about it, so I'm disappointed. Okay, now let's go to MakerCam. Next step in our journey, go to File, Open SVG, Straight Chair, Open. By the way, I hate this software, the way it works. Works exactly opposite of AutoCAD. So, now the fun part. This thing ain't even an inch tall. So, let's just start. Let's just pick a number. Cam, what am I looking at? Edit. Scale selected. Man, if it's a 1/2 inch tall and I want it 3 feet, we're talking 72 times bigger. That's crazy. So let's do 7200. All right. So, and we got to go bigger still. Now there is a lot of cleanup on this file. Let me go back to the CAD. This ain't the first time I've had some craziness on all the converting. It's one reason I wanted to create this video, so you'd see the real world problems. Of course, we're getting into 25 minutes, so we may be breaking this video up into different parts. See, I mean, in the DXF file, it's clean. Just do a regen here. I mean, it's clean. So I don't know. I see a lot of time in my future cleaning this file up. So, but you know, it's got to be done. Let's oh. And does that recognize that as a path? I mean, what's it doing with all that? Let's see. Profile operation. It does. Let's see what it does with it. Tool diameter 1/4 inch, target depth 0.8, outside safety height 2, step down. I'm doing furniture, so I mean, this is going to be seen. I'm not going to hog nothing out. Take my time. This stuff, direction really doesn't matter. Alright, and what I'm going to do, because I just want to see what it's going to do, is calculate all. Yeah, see, it's wonky. I had a feeling. Looked good, but no. Alright, I'm going to end it. Can't talk. I'm going to end this video here. And I'm going to start. I'm just going to play around. I'm not going to record it. But I will bring you back in at the end of this and kind of give you an idea what it took to clean this up. I see many. One of the problems with MakerCam that I've run into is on projects like this. I've been the batleth. I'll just use it as an example. I think I restarted that 4 times, and I would get down to the end of getting it cleaned up, and it would just freeze up on me, act like I selected something and wouldn't deselect it and be dragging it around, and it would just get to the point where I'd have to start all over. So it's one reason I'm not gonna do this while recording it, because I may be spending the next 2 or 3 hours cleaning this up, and you know, not very interesting video. But so we'll end this video here. We've gotten this far. You kind of see the problems. I'll start the next video with just showing you a little bit of what I did, a small sample of what I had to do to clean it up, so you know how to do it. I don't know, I may do a time lapse of cleaning up the whole thing, but like I said, it'll probably take 4 tries at least before MakerCam gets through it. Not the best software for this, to be quite honest. It is the cheapest. It's free. But you know, so it's a trade-off. I'm sure Autodesk Inventor, I'll be switching to it here pretty quick, but actually probably in the next week or so. But for the people who don't have access to it like I do, I'm a college student, so I have a free license through AutoCAD for it. So if you're going to college, you can get the AutoCAD pretty much, I think most of, if not all of their library, you can download for free. So I'll probably be switching to Inventor here pretty quick. But you know, like I said, if you don't have access to it, this is just one of the headaches that I've run into. I don't know if everybody has this problem or not. I don't know if it just doesn't like me, but it seems to be a repeating pattern. The DXF file is good. Will be on our website to download. The SVG, I don't know. I don't know if it's the SVG file and I don't know if it's just the way MakerCam's reading it. But anyway, this is where we're at, and we'll see you in the next video.
Don't forget to check out DIYHomesmith.com. It will have all the links to our social media accounts, and we also do make house plans, full house plans, for $20. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to tune into the next video.